Okay, welcome students. In this lecture, we are going to have a discussion over pointers in C programming. Now, pointers is a very important concept in C programming, and a pointer is a variable that stores the address of another variable. Unlike other variables that hold value of certain type, pointer holds the address of a variable. So we can say that a pointer stores the address of variable. Now, variable they can hold values of certain types. Okay, now when I say certain type, that means it can hold integer value, it can hold float, it can hold character, and likewise. Okay, now when I say that it holds the data of certain type, the pointer will definitely store the address of the variable of certain data type. In other words, we can also mention that if a variable holds integer data type and if we want to store the address of that variable into a pointer, then it must match with the same data type. That means an integer pointer can hold the address of an integer variable, and similarly a pointer declared with a float data type can hold the address of a float variable. Let us understand first the concept of the address of variable, the name of the variable, and the value of a variable to understand the concept of pointer holding the address. Okay, so let's take suppose I have a variable whose name is number and value, right? It is something like when I declare integer num is equal to 10. When I write it, the meaning is that inside the memory somewhere some memory is allocated to the variable number, and on that particular location the value 10 is stored. Now we have three different things. First is this portion. This num is nothing but it is my variable name. Then the second thing which we can see over here is 10, and that is the value of variable num. Okay, num was the name of the variable. Now we are talking about this is the value of the variable. There must be another thing which should be present over here, that is this rectangular block which I'm showing is representing certain memory location inside the RAM. So that is called as the address of variable num. Now this address would be something like some hexadecimal number. It can be like X7FFF 5 6 7 8 9 DC, something like that. I'm just writing randomly. It will be a hexadecimal code which is representation of address of variable. Now meaning is that whenever we are talking about variables, then every variable will have three things. First, the name of the variable. Okay, the name of the variable. Second, there will be certain value with the variable or on that particular name. Okay, and the value must be placed or stored somewhere on particular address of variable. Let us see it with one example to clarify more. Okay, let us see with this example in which I am going to declare one variable, and we will be printing out the value of the variable and the respective address of the variable where the data is stored. So this is the basic hello program structure. So what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to take one integer, and let's say we have taken the example of 10, right? So I have declared here. Now inside the print statement which is written over here, what I want to have, I want to print first that value of num. What is the value of num? And for presenting or representing the integer data type, we'll be using %d, and after that I need to provide the name of the variable whose value I want to print. So that is my num. Okay, simple enough. I'm going to execute it and let's see what is the result. Okay, so I have written a statement value of num, and the value of num is 10. We got this. Now I am interested in knowing that my variable name is num, my value of the variable is 10. Now what is the address of this variable where this 10 is going to store in the memory? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit it with the, let's copy this statement, and in this time I want to print the value of let's say what I want to print. I want to print the value address of num, right? So let's remove it from here and make it address of num. And now remember that in order to print the address of a variable, we will be using a format specifier %p. Okay, in integer case we have used %d, for float we use %f, for character we use %c, for in strings we use %s, and here we are going to use %p. Okay, now with this p, when I write it, because it is the address part, not the data part which we are going to display over here, so we need to say about the address of num. So in order to present address of num, we will be using one symbol which is known as in some of the case they say ampersand. Okay, so I will be writing this ampersand sign to tell that we are not literally going into the details of what this variable holds, rather we are looking for address of this variable. So my expectation is that I'll get some hexadecimal value of address location. Let's see. Okay, so okay, fine, we have not used the format specified properly. We have not used /n, that's why the answer is in one line. So let's use it. Okay, and then we will be having the statements in the separate lines. Yeah, now I think it is more obvious that the value is 10 and the address is this. That's all in this. Now in next video we will have some more discussions about the pointers.